Hello, I'm Taylor Tommila, videographer and photographer for Hondadash Films. I'm so glad you decided to stop by my channel and check out what we're all about. Blake, roll that video. Hondadash Films, what are we? Well, believe it or not, we started out as game walkthroughs and game reviews, but it developed into a passion for photography and cinematography.
Even when I was young, I got my hands on the reverse camcorder, and I went nuts on that thing. And I always knew from that point forward that I would be somehow involved in video making and picture taking.
I did this to start out because I was on dialysis for kidney failure. It was a way to keep my mind occupied and distracted from the misery of that. But then I quickly figured out that there were a lot of people doing that sort of thing, and I wasn't getting the traction I needed to start this channel right. So then we went to the RC hobby, and the RC hobby spawned out like RC tutorials, RC how-tos, and things like that, and I really enjoyed doing that, you know, running around, getting outside and stuff, getting bonding with my son and all that stuff like that. But, you know, it began to become routine. Plus, it was really hard to find a subject that hadn't been covered already by somebody, you know, on the internet. So I needed something new and exciting to try out. So I found a green blanket, I nailed it on the wall, and I tried my first green screen recording. And it was terrible. And I mean, looking back, I was thinking, what was I thinking, you know? And at the time, I didn't have a DSLR or an actual video camera. I had a cell phone. I used my iPhone, you know, for everything. I didn't have mics and none of that stuff. And it was a lot of painstaking trial and error to figure out what I needed, you know? So I decided to ditch the game reviews and the Minecraft walkthroughs that everyone and their mother was doing and get to the nitty-gritty of what I actually wanted to do with this channel and then learn about photography and progress as a filmmaker. So at the time I was using a laptop, PC, and using Pinnacle Studio, and it was terrible. My projects, my workflow, everything was just so slow. It took me forever, and I never was able to see the full image of what looked as it came out because it was so choppy. And I lost my projects 3 times in that damn computer. The RC Nitro video, that one, just, you know, it came out so crappy. I had to redo it 3 times. So my wife saw this, and she was like, seeing how serious I was about this, and she bought me a Mac. And that changed my life forever. I mean, I got Final Cut Pro immediately, spent a month on YouTube teaching myself how to use it and use it right, you know, and then I made my first RC compilation video after that, the Traxxas / off-roading adventure. And, you know, looking back at these videos, I'm thinking, wow, what was I thinking? You know, the video quality was terrible and the angles, and I'm thinking, why did I do that? But if you're doing that, that means you're progressing as a filmmaker and a photographer. If you're not doing that, you got something wrong, man. So, you know, looking back, I needed something different, new, you know, exciting. So I got an opportunity to film live bands, and that meant multi-cam recording. That meant trying to have more equipment, you know, trying to figure out how to sync audio and video from multiple sources and put them together in this compilation. And it was really hard, you know, but I've been doing it for 3 years now, and I'm going to make a video on all the knowledge I've acquired how to film a live band sometime in the future here. But looking back, my clients were happy, you know, but to me, I wasn't happy. I was still using a cell phone. I wasn't using, you know, I didn't feel professional. So my amazing fiance, for my birthday, bought me a Canon T6, or the 1300D if you're from the UK. And again, I was presented with not just one challenge, but many challenges. Suddenly I figured out that going from a cell phone to a DSLR, it's like, you know, you have no control to full control. Shooting in RAW gives you control of your videos that you've never had before. And that turned the direction of the channel to photography and videography, and photography how-to videos. You know, when I learned something new, I would take that information, make a video, and put it on YouTube for all to see. You know, because I wanted to bring my excitement to you, make you excited about photography. That's my whole thing. This whole channel is about making you excited for photography and excited for making videos. And of course, I'm still doing the RC how-to videos. I love it. I won't quit doing that. But You know, I'm focusing on the photography aspect of it and trying to expand my portfolio by doing family portraits and looking and feeling more professional at the concerts too with that. So now that we still have our Hondadash Films Facebook and Instagram. I'll put links here and in the description, but that's going to be focusing on more of the YouTube aspect. I made a separate one. It's called Tommila Photography, and that's on YouTube and Instagram. Links to below. And that was going to be basically showing you the progress I have made as a photographer, because it's nothing more better than looking back at your progress to see how far you've become. So that's just a brief history of what this channel is all about. And I hope that you subscribe, and I hope that you hit that notification bell. And I really feel like a tool asking you to do that, but you know what? It's good that you have that on there, because then you know exactly when I drop a video and you can watch it. You know, so I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to sit here and listen to me talk and ramble on. Appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. And remember, life is a camera. Capture the good times and develop from the negatives. And if it doesn't work out, just take another shot. Great photography is about depth of feeling, not depth of field.